Are you a first-time home buyer? You don't have a clue where to start and you just want to have your first home? Well, I got the 411 for you and I am going to give you the best tips on being a first-time home buyer. So stay tuned, we're starting right now. Welcome back, y'all. This is Debbie Dobbins, real estate entrepreneur in Wichita Falls, Texas. I also do loans, and I want to share with you today how to live your best life, number one, in Wichita Falls, because if you own a house, you are living the American dream. But I get first-time home buyers all the time, and I love first-time home buyers. Love, love, love. I can't even tell you how much I love first-time home buyers. But sometimes it's like being a deer in the headlights. You have no idea what to even do first. And so what happens is you're on Zillow and you're looking up properties and you find this magnificent house and you think, oh, screech, I don't know, can I even afford this house? What do I do next? Should I just call the agent on Zillow and go look at the house and No, none of that. The very first thing you want to do, and this is the best tip of this whole series, is you have to get pre-qualified. What does that mean? You have to get your financing in order. Unless you have cash. If you've got cash, no problem. Look at any house, buy whatever house you want, close like that. The thing is that you have to get pre-qualified. There are lots of loans to qualify for. So there's a video that I've done called The Type of Financing. What kind of loan do you need? You want to check that out. But in the meantime, you want to get pre-qualified so you know how much of a house you can buy. Well, it isn't just that, because there's down payment, there's interest rate, and the type of loan that you qualify. So quick, for instance, an FHA loan, you can only buy certain properties. So if you go out and you find this beautiful house and you're so excited about it and you can't buy it because it doesn't qualify under your loan program, then it's very disappointing. So you want to get pre-qualified first. Number one, so your real estate agent knows what kind of properties to show you. And number two, because the seller is not going to accept any offer on any house without you being pre-qualified. They need to know that you can actually purchase that home. Here's a terrible example of what might happen. You go on Zillow, you find this adorable little house, you are so excited and you know that this is your perfect house. And you call up the realtor and you say, please show me the house. And they don't ask you if you're pre-qualified. They show it to you anyways. And you cannot believe how excited you are about this house. And guess what? You're not pre-qualified. You're excited about the house. The realtor makes an offer, which they shouldn't. And then you can't get a loan. So now you're unhappy. The realtors are unhappy. And it's a big mess. So the very, very, very first thing you want to do, my best tip, is to get pre-qualified. The next tip that I give to all of my first-time home buyers is you have to look at 3 to 5 properties at least before you ever make a decision to make an offer. The reason for that is most people have never house shopped before. And if you're a first-time home buyer, that's probably not in your repertoire. I love looking at houses. As a matter of fact, I got into this business because I love looking at houses. And I've seen thousands of houses. And I can tell you that those pictures that you see online, Zillow, Truly, or otherwise, are not always a true indication of what's going on. Plus, you can't tell from pictures unless you actually see a video of what the layout of that house is like. So when you look at 3 to 5 houses, you get a really true sense of how you want to flow through the property, where you want that kitchen to be, how you want it to be set up, whether or not those bathrooms are like looking down an airplane runway. So really, really, really take your time. And if you can't find a realtor that's willing to show you 3 to 5 or even 10 houses, then you aren't working with the right realtor. That's tip number 2. Number 3 is find the realtor that you resonate with. Now I'm here talking to you, and maybe I have a personality that's over the top and too loud and too busy for you. That's great. Find somebody that's more demure, that will talk to you much more quietly, and yet always find a realtor that's going to tell you the truth. So find somebody you resonate with, somebody that's personality you enjoy working with, but also find a realtor and interview them. There's nothing wrong with that. If they come and you see a house with them and it's not somebody that you feel comfortable with, say you'd like to work with somebody else. Maybe they have someone in their firm, or you just need to ask a friend or call me. But the fact is find a realtor that you feel comfortable with that will always tell you the truth. The thing about being a real estate agent is I cannot sugarcoat things. I will always tell you what's going on with the property, whether it's priced too high, because you never want to make an offer on a property that's higher than what the market value is. You'll have to hold on to it for 100 years before you can sell it. So find that realtor that will always tell you the truth, get feedback from other people, but more importantly, feel like that's somebody that you want to work with. So those are my 3 tips for being a first-time home buyer. There are many, many more steps to this, including what your down payment is, what you do with your credit scores, home inspections, and all of that is on this channel. So check out my multitude of videos because you'll learn so much here. And as always, if you want to know anything about living your best life in Wichita Falls, please subscribe to our channel, because here we tell you everything there is to know about Wichita Falls, from soup to nuts and real estate in the middle. So, as I always say, y'all come back now, you hear?